Hello there. Hi to all the members of the Design Hackers Guild. Hope you're doing well and everything's going good for you. If you've seen my post on my own main page, I said I'd come in and do a video on done for you versus done with you as a topic. And now that you're in here, if people have joined, well and good, but I'm putting this down for posterity because it's a topic that actually kind of grinds my gears a little bit. Welcome to who's just joined. Now, I actually kind of used a little bit of clickbait to draw you in here, because fundamentally what I'm going to get to is not about whether done with you or done for you are better or worse than each other. I'll get to that in due course. But with a lot of marketing that is happening today, there are entrepreneurs and particularly affiliate marketing products and stuff that's being offered. I'm getting a hi Valerie, how are you? Thank you. Doing my best to smarten things up a bit. But the thing is, Valerie, seeing as you're here, I'm going to address you. I'm getting a lot of emails that are offering to have things done for me. Websites, affiliate marketing programs, sales funnels, all these things done for you. Now, the thing is that is a marketing term now that seems to be the spirit of the age. We all come through these marketing terms, niche, done for you, for instance. ClickFunnels, I'm not saying ClickFunnels is a product, but also ClickFunnels was a term at one point. Funnel marketing and funnel, what your funnel is like, and all these sales terms. This is the spirit of the age. This is the current trend, what's in trend. What I would encourage most of those marketers to do is to stop doing that and saying stop doing done for you, because if there are done for you services, like getting your tires changed. If you're not good at getting them, you take them to a tire center, they change the tires. They sell you new tires. That's their speciality. They tell you what tires you should have on your car, what they recommend. They're experts. And so the only thing they're doing with you is getting an idea of what you want, getting an idea of what kind of driving you're doing, and then they do the rest, right? That's done for you, and you pay them happily. Okay, they're selling you new tires, they're standardized, they're meeting standards, road standards, the whole lot. So that's great. Accountants keep the tax man away, as I said earlier. The accountants do your accounts for you. They submit forms for you. They do things that essentially keeps the IRS or what we call the revenue here away from us and keeps us out of jail. We then have other specialities that are specific purposes done for you. You go to a coffee shop, they will make it. It's done for you, but you're working with them by telling them specifically what you want in your coffee, or your latte, or whatever it is you want. So this is done for you. I'm not arguing with that. But when someone tries to sell you a service that's done for you, that you have to go and build yourself, it's neither done with you nor done for you. It's just dumped on you. And a lot of us, I have done this myself, have signed up for programs and services and packages and so forth and so on, where it's not done for me. It's just giving me a whole load of headaches to meander through. And I'm in a rush for my business. I'm trying to get stuff done for me so I can focus strategically on my business. But then again, I get cost. Good point. Thank you, Valerie. Appreciate that. But the point is that you end up in more knots than you were in the first place. You're trying to simplify your life. You say, hey, this will be done for me. I don't have to worry about it. That's wrong. Now, as a business person or someone who owns their own business, that, I've made the same error, is not the right thing to do. When you're focusing on your business, you need to be focused on your business. And you need to understand something. And this is something that I was thought and also have discovered. The moment you take your focus off something that's within your business, even if it can run itself, even if it can automate it itself, it will decline. So if something is giving you a passive income, for instance, if you're in a passive income program, if you're focused on that, the minute you take your focus off that, that's going to drop by between 30 to 50%. It's going to do that because you're not focused on it. That's why if you are offering these services, say, look, this is done with you. Now, they don't want to say that because they don't want to do anything with you. They want to take your money, give you the stuff, leave you off of the videos and go figure your own thing out. Now, I've seen the appeal of that because in one sense I can do training videos, or Valerie, you could do training videos, leave them out there. People can train themselves on whatever program or service we're offering them or product. And then they can get their questions answered. And if they have a pertinent question, they can come to us directly and ask that question. That's the whole idea or principle behind it. But unfortunately, we tend to see that as I can forget about that. And I've seen business and even clients of mine who've paid me to do something for them. And then I've told them I have a requirement from them. And they go, no, you're doing that for me. So, I'll get round to it eventually. Having a done-for-you mindset around your business, unless it's for something really specific, is going to cost you a lot of money, a lot of time, and cause you a lot of frustration. And the reason is that we get caught up in this. We get married to the spirit of an age or the mood. Oh yeah, done for me. Oh, I'm into this thing. Oh, I'm into that thing. The problem is that when the next age comes along, you end up a widow. And we end up with piles of crap in front of us trying to figure out and find our way through things. And as someone who has been an entrepreneur in affiliate marketing, as well as providing high ticket offers for clients and other products and services, I can tell you that you end up, by trying to take what you think is the most efficient route, which is really you trying to get the easy way out, you cost yourself an awful lot of time, money. And this is why I see businesses failing. It's why I have failed. I learn from my failures, and thanks be to God I did that thing that's on behind me, because that's a master's in design research. And as part of design research, and it's based on business data, it's to help businesses find themselves, find the right thing to do. Failure is an option. Failure is basically encouraged to fail you forward to success. Now, one of the things why I said this was clickbait, there really isn't a difference between done for you versus done with you. There is the spirit of the age of those terms. You're going to see now people are going to say, hey, done with you. Well, I'm going to do these funnels with you. I'm going to do these websites with you, which sounds awesome. But if you look underneath the hood, it's probably the same thing as done for you, with probably a little bit of extra service and maybe the odd call, and maybe a call center to call. And I'm being generalistic. I'm sure some people out there who are offering done for you will do it for you. I've worked with people who've said they've do it for me, and they will. But they've been accountants, tire center persons, or someone who's building a website, who says they're going to build a website and build that website for you, taking your specifications. Or someone who's, if you're working with a coach there, that's kind of done with you. But again, it's also done for you. They give you stuff to do, but you then have to do it yourself. But you understand that you have that work to do. And the other thing is that done for you works for tire centers and accountants. But you can't take that model and put it into website design or cryptocurrency, or you can't put it into Forex, you can't put it into MLM, you can't put that into, you just can't put it in. They're not the same. They are not, they're absolutely different. The methodology for done for you for accountants and tire centers cannot be applied to web design, cannot be applied to Forex, cannot be applied to MLM. They can't, not that model. Now, it would be more appropriate for them to say, done with you, but you do most of the work. That doesn't really market well. But what I'm saying is that you're getting caught up in the marketing. And for me, I even used done for you as a marketing methodology. I'm not innocent here. But what I am trying to tell you is fundamentally, don't get married to the spirit of the age or the marketing term or the marketing moolah energy. It's BS. It's BS that lures you in. What you need to do is to provide a service that focuses on what your client wants solved. Not necessarily what they want, but what they want solved. What is causing them problems? What is causing them pain? Or what it is that they're trying to achieve and what is in the middle of that is causing them pain. That's the fundamentals of it, and it doesn't have to be short, sharp thrift. And that's why I mentioned at the last part of my video where you need to be localized. And that localization is on your ideal customer, who is probably the person you're talking to the most in terms of your business or the problem that you're trying to solve. And that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. And thank you, Valerie, for joining. Does this make sense? If you're watching, Valerie, if you're still there, does this make sense what I'm saying to you in terms of being caught up in the spirit of the age of these terms, and then being the victim of it, and then maybe being caught up, not necessarily on purpose, when probably with better intentions, that you use those terms yourself? Is that fair to say? Okay. Valerie may or may not be there. Yes. Okay. Very good. I'm delighted, Valerie. So from that point of view, my suggestion is abandon the spirit of the age and go to the heart of your business model, which is your ideal customer. That's what I encourage you to do. Now, I have done, what are they called now? Modules, or I forget what they're called in the group. I'll figure it out in a minute, and I'll put it in there. But I have modules. If you search this group for content, I have stuff that tells you how to focus on who your ideal customer is. And finding out your basically finding out what are the desires of that person or persona, and by understanding a number of your clients' needs and wants, and if they have commonalities, you can build a persona out of that you can focus on, that you can give a name that looks like basically the traits of all these people that you're serving, and you serve that. Once you are serving that and satisfying that persona, who you turn into a person for yourself, and you build your business model around it, you'll then be talking into the marketing terms that they need to hear, not what's out there on the zeitgeist, not what's out there in fashionista land about multiple streams of income, or multiple income streams, or these terms like done for you, done with you, or passive income. Because at the end of the day, even passive income isn't passive unless somebody's working on it. Somebody has to be working on it somewhere. It's not passive. It doesn't exist. It's a nice term. It's a nice marketing term. I've used it. But essentially, at the end of the day, it doesn't exist. And most of the things that are marketed to you don't actually exist. What exists is your customer's problems, your desires, and the customer themselves, who are suffering with that desire or trying to achieve something. So focus on that. And there's modules in here that help you figure that all out. And hopefully this will help you move along in your business. This is something that's come to me of late, what I've been thinking about, because I have been struggling with my business and trying to figure out what I need to do to focus on my customers and using language that they understand. But at the end of the day, I just need to shut up and listen to them, and they'll tell me what I need to tell them so that they understand that I can help them. The other thing is, this comes kind of out of it, done for you versus done with you. At the end of the day, your customer or client is buying you and what you can do for them, and that you understand their pains, needs, and requirements. So build your business around that. Build your business around understanding what your customers' needs and wants are, and showing that you're the person that can do that for them. Now, you might be using affiliate marketing products. It doesn't matter. You're the product. At the end of the day, you are the product, and your customer is the client. That's all that matters. That's all that matters with your business. All the fluff and kerfuffle is meaningless. So I hope this helps. I hope this brings a bit of clarity around your entrepreneurial journey, your designing of your own business and your business models. And I'm going to try and keep bringing content like this to the Design Hackers Guild. I hope it is of value. I warn you, it is easy to say, that Mark, you're talking common sense, that makes absolute sense. But when you interrogate yourself, you'll see you get caught up on these things. And even though you've watched this video, 5 minutes from now, you could be caught up on the next shiny object. I do it myself. So forewarned is forearmed. Keep thinking about it, but think about you as the product and your customers' needs and desires. Once you have that understanding between those two entities, you can build around that, and then you can start bringing in other customers that have similar needs and providing them the same service. And then that's where you start to replicate yourself, by replicating the processes that you do for the customer. That's where you get a bit scientific about it, and we can talk about that in further videos. Anyway, Valerie, I hope you're doing well. God bless you. God keep you well. For everybody else who's watching, if it's a replay and so forth, I will be on again. But do comment, do let me know what you think of this video, this content, and I'll keep it going. I hope you enjoy it. Take it easy, Valerie. Have a great day. I'm going to go off and have lunch now. Take it easy.